Hello everybody, welcome to our series Voice Behind the Key. So I'm John. So actually I'm a property investor for more than 12-13 years. And actually my first house is the most history one. So if I have chance, I will share you. So let's start our channel, then let's pick up the first phone call.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to the channel.
Hi. Actually, I'm only 20 years old now, but I'm thinking about starting to invest in property. But I'm kind of afraid of messing up with my first one. So when do you think is the right age to start buying a property?
Okay, so for this question, the key is actually at what age you should be investing, correct or not?
Yeah.
So for my opinion, actually, you doesn't need to have any fixed age, but it should be based on your income. Because some people earning income 20 years old is maybe earning 5, 6, 7,000. Some people maybe at the age of 30, maybe some of them 40 years old only they have such income. And some of them they have high commitment, some of them no commitment because they at parents' house. So actually it's based on your income. So my personally advice is, let's say for example, your income is 5,000 and spare maybe 2,000 per month. That will be your budget, and this 2,000 per month, remember, this is the money budget that you are willing for invest. So if let's say you commit a money installment 1,008, 1,009 property, and you're looking of rental 2,500, 3,000 or even 4,000, that is the gain that you're looking. So my advice is spare a small budget, and this budget is you can accept that if anything happen, you still can afford this money installment. So it doesn't matter at what age, as long as you are ready.
But is that if we invest a property, is that sure we'll earn money?
Of course no. If it's a sure win, there's a money game. So just like doing business, every business there's profit and also lose business. Property also there's earning money and also losing money. So you must choose the right property. So how to choose the right property? First thing in my opinion is you must get a property that can be rent. Because in my opinion that any property, the worst case scenario is cannot rent. Imagine if you cannot rent, you still have to pay the money installment 1,500, 2,000 monthly, and one whole year is like 24,000. If you have 10 years you cannot rent, it's 200 plus thousand. I tell you that is the worst case scenario. Some of them they think that if you, let's say you buy 500,000, if your lelong become 300,000, then that is the worst case. I can tell you no, that's not the worst case. The worst case is you cannot rent and you didn't pay the money installment and the bank lelong your house. So it always starts from the renter. This actually comes from a real case from myself. So the first property I bought, because I bought a lot of condition, I want freehold, it's a dream house, I want 3 bedroom, 2 car park, all these things. So when I bought, it's 500,000 and now lelong is 300,000. Definitely it's a bad choice for me. It's always happened for first house buyer. But I still can rent out 2,000 per month. And until now, after 10 years, every month never stop. The tenant go out, another tenant come in. So actually, it is still, I wouldn't say it's a good choice. Definitely not a good choice, but it's not the worst. So after so many years, actually I collected quite a lot of rental already. So to buy a property, a minimum requirement is you must choose a property that's easily rent.
But how can I ensure
Yes,
the property can rent out before I buy the property?
true. So I would advise you is, first, choose the public transport property. In the whole world, there's no property that's nearby public transport that cannot be rent. So first thing, you choose a property that's nearby public transport. And remember, nearby public transport mean it's walking distance. It's not like take bus, you have to change, drive, parking. No, walking distance public transport is definitely very easy to rent. It's just that maybe the money rental is high or low only, but it definitely can rent. Secondly, choose dual key. Why dual key? Nowadays, most of the people now want privacy. So imagine today you come to KL and work. If you're staying in a master room, you still need to share what? You need to share a living room. You still need to share a kitchen. Still need to share maybe a yard, maybe the dryer, washing machine, all these things. If today you're willing to pay extra 200, 300 ringgit, you get a dual key. You haven't, maybe I haven't understand what is dual key.
Yeah, I don't know what is dual key.
Dual key is the latest trend. Means that in one house, we separate into 2 houses. For example, today you buy this house, it's a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. So this is a standard layout. But if today you buy is a dual key 3 bedroom, you get a studio, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 single entry, and a separate entry 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom. So this type of layout, what is the benefit? So today, if you, let's say you're staying in this studio, what you get is you get a private small pantry, private small laundry area, and also private small living room, and of course you get a private bathroom. This type of layout is very high demand now in KL because people want privacy. They doesn't mind to pay extras, few hundred ringgit to get such things. So if you can choose a property that is nearby public transport, plus it's a dual key layout or even a tri-key layout is even better, then definitely you won't worry about rental. One of the suggestion.
I get it, but if my family already bought 2 wrong properties, then how come they can still recover and make a profit for this?
I understand this type of situation because I gone through the first property. So many property and it's only the first one I'm losing, and it's not easy. So my solution to you, and I using my real solution, is rent it out first. Because to be honest, if you're talking about, let's say you're buying 500,000 and now maybe you can sell only 300,000 and you can't top up the bank loan, right? Most simple way, rent it out first. Make the renter, collect a renter, and take times. Maybe 5 years later, 10 years later, maybe that time, by the time your loan amount will be lower already. Then you only use sell. At least someone pay you the rental, help you to pay lower down. But if you sell immediately now, you have to fork up the money to pay the loan differences. So my advice for this type of customer, just rent it out.
But if my property can't rent it out?
Call your agent, why you sell me this? To be honest, if you want a property that is 100% cannot rent, I think it's very difficult. Unless it's an abandoned project. If you're not abandoned project, it's a completed project, it's just a matter of money. So let's say for example, even the worst place further than Semenye, if you today you want to rent 2,000, definitely cannot. Although your money is always 2,000, but don't rent 2,000. Maybe rent 1,000. So definitely you still can rent.
So I need to lower down the...
Yes, this is what I also tell customers. Some customers always say that property cannot rent, blah blah blah. Actually, it's not property cannot rent. It's a matter of rental. Imagine TRX, let's say today, 2,000 ringgit 3 bedroom. Do you think people will rent or not? A lot. 2,000 ringgit per month, 3 room in TRX. Yes. So if you're talking about no one rent, is impossible. Unless your house is abandoned project, it's not completed, it's not safe to be stay inside. Then this one is really very difficult. But lucky for you, if you're abandoned project, now KPKT, I think this government is doing quite well in reviving all these abandoned project. You can see a lot of news. They're reviving a lot of projects, so you have to be patient to wait.
But now I'm using my feeling to buy a property. Is it got any data can show before I buy a property?
Of course. Most of the customer I can say in the market is based on feeling. I feel it nice, I feel like I think all these things. Feeling is still need. Okay, this is what I get inspired from Ling Kwok Tong. You know Ling Kwok Tong?
I don't know.
You don't know? Wow, then you know Genting?
Yeah.
The founder of Genting. So as what he advises, as an investor, as a business investor, you need 2 things. One is you need a very strong vision insight. You need to know what is going to happen in the future. So this definitely comes from data. No businessman doesn't look at data. And of course, at the end, when they pull the trigger and make the decision, definitely you need feelings. You need a little bit of emotion feeling. That's come from courage. So 2 things, vision and secondly, courage. You need to be brave enough to take the action. Because for example, I give you, today I introduce a project to you, 300,000, 1,000 square feet, and then it's a freehold right in front KLCC. Are you going to buy?
Yes.
Yes, that's why you need to be brave. For some customer, they might be no. They will say, got so cheap meh? Got so good one meh? Who is the developer? Sure or not? Is it scam? So you need to be, of course you still need to check. But at the end of the point, after you check all the facts, all the data, the final decision still need to be emotion decision.
Actually, I'm got interested on one project, but now got earthquake. Is that still can buy condo?
Yeah, actually in Malaysia, there's actually no natural disaster. So it's not common to have earthquake. It used to be not common. But now actually started to be common already. So as an engineer, so I study geologist. So in Malaysia, engineering in 2016, structure started from 2016, actually need to design to withstand magnitude 7 and above. Richter cell. So means that all the house that you buy now, it should be designed for a safety factor of 7 magnitude. So don't worry for new project. So all the new project will be 7 magnitude above. So if today earthquake 6, don't worry. If it's 7, maybe you worry. If 8, then you run.
If the earthquake really above 7 and my property gone, then how?
Then this one you need to ask, do you pay your maintenance fee? If you pay every month, it's okay, because and every year your condo JMB, the management, need to buy insurance every year. So if you buy the insurance, it's cover the whole structure. If you go through the details, it's included inside natural disaster, which is included the earthquake. So if really earthquake happen and happen badly, the insurance will cover. What your concern, the government has already solved for it and already planned for it. So first thing, earthquake 7 Richter scale and above, they designed for that. And secondly, insurance. So with these two things, don't worry. What you should worry is this the real property that you want? If you're talking about is there any chances that your property is gone and then you get nothing? Yes, of course, God is you know the fire insurance. If you don't buy fire insurance, yes, it will be gone. So in condo, there's 2 types of fire insurance. First is the compulsory one. Your management everywhere will buy. They buy common area. Okay, and second type is you buy yourself, which is inside your house. Example, if your house inside fire but it doesn't spread to outside, and you didn't buy any inside fire insurance, then you have to pay yourself. But if the fire spread out, then the condo management fire insurance, the common one, will cover outside only, not inside. Just like it happened like last year during the Hari Raya, the Putra Heights fire, if you still remember. Actually, that's nearby my house. So those who didn't buy fire insurance doesn't get a single cent compensation. But of course, the latest news is that Petronas we're going to rebuild the government will rebuild the houses for them. If not, they have nothing at all.
Thanks for your advice.
Okay, so if you think our advice is good, our sharing is good, remember like, share and follow, so that if you have other real life example, you can still know more.